Hello, my name is Zay. I'd like to give my own personal experience on particular things. If you're interested in joining the Army, or more importantly, the National Guard, um, you can watch this video. Once again, uh, if you want a more experienced person, I recommend talk to a recruiter. And the way for you to do that is going on your nearby phone or cellular device, type in army.com, and then literally just put your information in there. Just put your phone number, whatever. I promise you, 90 like always be a recruiter, depending on where you stay at, will always contact you. Like me, all I do is put my phone number and last name is they already had me, already being contacted. Um okay, let's get started. So this is my personal experience so far. And also just in general. Uh if you have anxiety or anything like that and you're trying to join, do not join. I mean that most respectful way possible because you're going to be showering with other men. And I mean, they don't really talk about this, but at MEPS, they take a physical exam, which I mean, they tell you that when you go to MEPS. But I'm getting a little bit ahead. Start at the beginning. Let's say you're trying to join. You're like, well, what branch do I want to join? Once again, this is my personal advice. You don't have to take this. You can literally go to an nearby recruiter. They know more than me. Um, etc. You're like, okay, what branch do I want to join? And you're like, oh, National Guard, right? Um, so far, amazing. Um, I went to drill the first time today. Um, Let me get some advice I can give you on that. Make sure you're on your cardio. I'm pretty sure you already know this, whatever. Yeah, my cardio was ass today. I won't lie with you, it was terrible. So also work out your legs. You're probably wondering, well, like why you gotta tell me that? I did not. I thought, well, legs isn't that important, blah blah blah. And I tried to deadlift 160 pounds, and I mean, I did it, but my legs were like fucking, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you work out your legs, which I'm doing way more often now. So, anyways, once again, getting ahead of myself. So, let's say you're interested in joining. You're going to need well, did you, first of all, you're in high school or you graduated. Um, did you take the ASVAB? ASVAB is a test that you need to take to even join. You get 31. But if you at least make it 21, you go on the Future Soldier program. It's a program to help you out. You basically just do some school basically for it. You get to retake that test again and get above 31. Bottom line, you need above 31 to get a job, military job. Um, Once again, I'd like to relate that I'm just E1. So my first, like, I'm literally only listed about. I mean, I did an oath about a month ago, 2 months ago, around there. So it's the only knowledge I know of right now. Go talk to a recruiter. They know way more than me. I'm just telling you from my own personal experience. If that makes sense. Um, you want to make sure you study. Let's say you haven't taken the ASVAB. Let's say you never did, or you have really good ASVAB scores. Do not do what I did. Do not study the night before, like I did. And you want a better score, you can take it more seriously. I literally studied like the night before for about 2 days. That's it, and mostly the math. And the main part. There's a lot of different things, but the main thing you want to focus on, and I'm telling you, your recruiter probably tell you this too, because it's important. You want to focus on the reading part, reading comprehension, um, the math. That's the main stuff you want to focus on. Those four. It's reading, math, and then there's two others I'm missing. But yeah, you can focus on those. Um, I recommend the ASVAB book for dummies. It helped me a lot personally. It helped me pass. So they also recruiter probably tell you that depending on where you stay. You want to do that. You want to get that book. I'm telling you, buddy. You're like, but I don't feel like, and also don't feel dumb for not knowing. But me personally, I'm be honest with you. I didn't score that high. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't score that high. I do not feel dumb. You are not dumb. You just haven't been in school in a while, or you just, it takes a little bit for some of us to understand some things, and that's okay. Do not let other people tell you dumb. You are not dumb. You are enlisting. That's really proud. Do not tell other people. Do not let other people tell you that you cannot enlist. That's another thing. Unless you are mentally like ill. And I'll be honest with you. If you're mentally ill and stuff like that, you do not down want to enlist because you'll be going through some very extreme stuff. Um, what else? I'm trying to think. My bad. I'm doing all that. I have no notes, no nothing. Just me at top of my heart telling you, person to person, what you need to bring. Okay, so ASVAB, right? Just say you have good ASVAB scores, whatever. Your recruiter is going to send you MEPS about a week after or whatever they want to do. You once again, you're gonna be talking to your recruiter the entire time throughout your military life. Honestly, from what I've seen so far, I've asked questions, etc. We talk to recruiter a lot of times. If you don't have a ride, usually the recruiter will offer you a ride 90% of the time. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's their job. once again, yeah. Um, so whatever. Recruiter will take you to Maps or whatever. How you get there? Arrive on the bus. Do not be disrespectful. I mean that's kind of honest. You should already know that if you're joining the army. Do not be disrespectful to anyone. Um, Practice knowing your ranks, like E1, etc. Up to sergeant, just to know it beforehand. Um, I've not been to basic training, but I'm still studying on that stuff, and you should too, even before even joining. You want to study on that stuff just to have the knowledge of it already. It's not dumb to do that. You want to be prepared at least a little bit. You're in a professional job. You want to know what you're doing. Um, so, you know, maps, right? You go to a hotel. I've never been to a hotel. The first time hotel um was that when I was the day before I went to Maps. Pretty cool. Never been outside before. I've never been out of the state that I'm currently in. Pretty cool experience, honestly. Really cool experience. You can talk to whatever the boys, the squad. Me personally, I talked to like a good like 20 people or so. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. We hanged out, whatever we talked. Oh, it's a pretty exciting day. Everyone's talking like, oh, what did you branch you join? What branch you join? Blah blah blah, yapping. Just some everyone's nervous. Most people there that at least for me, they're all like 18. I'm 21, so I already graduated, but they're all like 18. I was like the third oldest person, uh, in that room, which is crazy to say. But we all got along. We're cool. Like, oh, what job did you choose? Blah blah blah. It's like from different branches to people from the Navy. Blah blah blah. Um, treat people as treat people as you want to be treated. Such a true statement. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now another thing is, if you plan on joining the army, do not lie. You will be told this by a recruiter. You'll be told this before you join. You'll be told this at maps. You'll be told, oh, do not lie. Just don't do it, buddy. It's not risk. I'm telling you right now. Do not lie. If you broke an arm in 1942, whatever the fuck it is, you tell them that. Tell them that. This is important. They're gonna know either way. They will find out. I'm telling you right now. You think, oh, I'm gonna be no, buddy. You're gonna tell them. Just be honest about them. Hey, this and this and that. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Right? So just for me personally, once again, if you want more of a professional person to tell you, talk to your recruiter. I'm only AE1. I'm not saying you can't take my advice, but if you want a more professional advice from someone who's been doing this for multiple years or whatever how long they've been doing it for, talk to a recruiter near you. Okay, now back to what I was saying. MEPS. So whatever you stay in that hotel, I couldn't sleep. There's just a loud ass generator. Um, Not a generator, but just a loud ass. I didn't know you could turn it off. Basically, it was just a loud ass like fan I was on. They turned on and I couldn't sleep. And I finally figured out you can turn off, but it was like get like literally get on the ground and turn off from underneath. So yeah, that fan was loud by the way. It was a good hotel though. They had good showers, whatever, etc. So yeah, stay the night and then the next morning it'd be about 6 or 5. Once again, don't do what I did. I say I playing games all night. Hey, gamers are gamers. You know what we do, bro. For honor, whatever, etc. Whatever games you play, you want to make sure you want to try to fix your sleep schedule at least. If you work like I do, try to call in the day before if you can. Yeah, just try to fix your sleep schedule. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're on that shit. Um, so you go on this bus to Maps. Pretty cool place. Once again, be respectful. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Tuck in your shirt. If you're like me, you hate tucking your shirt. That don't matter no more, buddy. You're in the army now. You don't have your shirt tucked in. I'm sorry. I'm telling you. Hey, don't make the same mistake I did. I'm gonna get into that more later on, but make sure your shirt's tucked in. You don't have to do this, but you just look more fresh. You look more clean. I'm saying you can go like you know what I'm saying. Like you can go in there like, hey, look, hey, look. They don't look at shit like, hey, look, this guy, okay. This guy look kind of respectable. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at shit like, okay, I see this guy. This guy really okay. This guy came prepared at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I'm like, okay. Um, but yeah, what else? So you go in there, like you're on like a little law information. They tell you, do not bring any weapons. Do not bring any weapons. Do not do that, y'all. And if you don't tell them that you do, you getting kicked out, buddy. Good luck ever trying to go back to them. So I'm telling you right now, do not. Well, I don't know why you bring. I mean, I get why. Self defense. Don't they will protect you themselves. Don't worry about that. Leave your knife at home. Whatever the fuck. Um, your earrings, whatever, they're at home. You don't need that, buddy. You don't. I mean, you want to look good. You look good. Go ahead, look good, but make sure you're looking good in a clean way, professional way. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you still look good either way. You know what I'm saying? I can't see you, but I mean, you probably look good, more likely. I mean, hey, anyways, so you're at maps like this. Stand straight. You know what I'm saying? Look a little respectful. Once again, better. You don't have to know this. You don't have to know this at the like. You don't have to know this instantly, but start memorizing the rankings, stuff like that. Um, Maybe I'll go into video explaining that, but Once again, recruiters better at that, but hey, I'm just here to tell my own personal experience. So yeah, you get in there, blah blah blah. You're like, you're all tired, etc. I didn't sleep. Go to MEPS. Once again, if you have any anxiety or anything like that, or just like it really, I'm talking about extreme anxiety. The mission is everyone has it like some type of form of anxiety, but I'm talking about extreme anxiety where like you're just sweating, can't, you know what I'm saying? Can't just be looked at. I'm sorry, buddy, but so you're gonna be showering with other men. Um, at MEPS, they're gonna give you you're gonna take all these tests. It's gonna be an entire day process. You're gonna be there from 6 to like 10 or 2, right? So, we're in, uh, yeah. So let you know, you will be taking a physical exam. And why a physical exam? I mean, they will be inspecting your body respectfully. They will not do anything like weird to you, obviously. If they do, once again, report that. But once again, to be honest with you, they have to inspect your body physically, as in every, you know, this party basically. Um, be respectful to them too. Do not lie. They will ask you questions if you have any blah 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 medication blah blah blah. Just say whatever, say no. I mean, at least that's what I'm assuming so. Don't say hey, this YouTuber told me this. No, 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 no. Do not include me. Do not. All right. And so to give you some advice. But once again, talk to a recruiter. No, they will know more than me. You know. Anyways, so you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this and that, whatever. You get through the physical. Now, me personally, it took me 3 tries, but yeah, the drug test. I don't know where it might be different where the state. Then they have to watch EP. With other guys next to you. Once again, some people probably just won't tell you this because I mean it's on the past. They probably got through mass, whatever. But yeah, they have to watch you. Once again, just keep this informed that you should know this is what you signed up for, buddy. You know that you're gonna be showering with other men. You know that you're gonna be doing all this stuff, and you once again, before you sign that contract, know all these 3 things. That one, you're gonna be showering with other men, and it is what it is. Can't nothing about it. Two, to do different stuff that you're not really comfortable with. You have to get over it. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's how it is. Three, come prepared. That's my 3 little tips from you. So yeah, after MEPS, you're chilling, whatever. After physical exam, you finally get that good old lunch they have. I had a pretty good lunch. Lunch on top of sub, pretty good. Once again, this was about a month ago or so. I went to MEPS, and then if you pass MEPS, another thing. Let me tell you this: practice your duck walk. If you cannot do a duck walk, you will not be able to enter the army. Respectfully, as someone who did not really work on the legs fully, I passed the duck walk, but barely. I ain't gonna lie with you. I passed it, but barely. Um, the duck walk, look it up. You want to know what that is. You want to know how to do it. Those are so important. You can get through the entire of MEPS, but if you cannot do that duck walk, they can send you home, and you will be so upset you have to go through that entire 4-hour process again. I'm not sure how it works, but that's what I've been told. So do your duck walk. Do not do what I did and not practice it. I thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord I still could do it, but buddy, duck, look it up. You cannot use your hands to touch the floor. Look up the duck walk. I'm telling you right now, it's important. Look it up. Practice that. Okay? Okay. So duck walk, you got that done. Physical, you got that done. You all this other stuff, all right? And then, depending on what your job is, whatever you're gonna be oath, then you do your oath. You want to know what the oath is? Look it up. You do that. They send you then, depending on what's your branch is, me, National Guard, go to drill. Drill, yeah, it's a requirement for every soldier, every warrior. You have to do it once a month, every weekend, and twice a month in the summer. You'll be told this. If you join the National Guard, you have to do this requirement. Now, you got to do all of that, and your shipment date is 2 months from now, like me. Now, what sucks for me, right? What I love about drill, they are prepping you for basic. They're prepping you, at least from what my drill is, they're prepping you for basic training. Problem is with me, I should about 2 months. I only get 2 more prep times before I go. So I have to work out a lot. This next 2 months, I have to work out a lot, especially my legs. That's okay. It's okay. Not feel like you're dumb or stupid. You will get through this. Now, let's say you did all of the MEP stuff, you took your ASVAB, got to get a score, do all of that, all the paperwork, blah blah blah. You go to the drill. Once again, this is for the National Guard. Go to the drill. I don't know if you're in another branch, you can look at other videos, etc. This is specifically for the National Guard. Um, so drill. They will send. I don't know how it works, but for me, they have a group chat that we're in. They send you. I'm not going to disclose information, but that's all I gotta say. Send you like where you need to be at, etc. Yeah. So um, what else? Trying to think. Trying to think. And yeah. So you go through that. You go through whatever. um, basically whatever. I'm trying to think. It's my bad. Going through all of that, etc. So drill once again. Be prepared. Give you a list of things you need to bring. Bring it. It's that simple. Make sure that you eat good in the morning. So this is my personal experience at drill. I went to drill. Um, they taught me formation. Pretty cool. Yeah, sit down for like 4 hours, do paperwork. It is what it is. You're right. There's different phases you're gonna learn. Like I don't think I'm allowed to say that, so I'm not gonna risk anything for my part. But there's different type of phases you go through, um, which I won't display because I don't think I can. I don't think so. Um, so yeah. Anyways, once again, I'm one of the lowest ranked. If this is just kind of a video I'm putting out for people that has kind of this kind of nervous joining, or whatever. Once again, do not. You can take my advice, but do not fully go off my advice. Go talk to a recruiter. They know more than me. I'm one of the lowest ranked. I'm E1. Practice your ranks. Get in there, and thank you for the service you decided to join. We need more people. Thing that sucks is that this new generation, which including me, is not. It's way less numbers that is joining. We need more people to join. Once again, I'm not a recruiter. I'm not. I would like you guys to join, right? But it's up to you. Get your recruiter, talk to them, whatever. We need more people though. And so we kind of get into the issue where like less people are joining, less and less and less, and we need a good amount of people. I'm not saying everyone at once because there is a good only 1% of the population, even less now. We need people. We need you, etc. You know, I'd like to see people join. Love to see it. You know, I'd love to see people's posting whatever that. Hey, man, really cool. Part of the blah blah blah. Do not. Mm, this shouldn't. I mean, you should be smart enough, but do not post any personal information regarding your unit, etc. Do not do that. Do not post that online, etc. Do not do that. You don't want to do that. Let's say you're already like fucking whatever. You should already know this. If you're already in the army. If you already did do base training, you should already know this. You already know the rules. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't have anything else. If you have any questions, ask your recruiter more, man. I can try to answer some, but I'm not a professional. I want to say it again. I'm the lowest ranked. I mean, when I'm private. Um, so yeah. Also, I forgot to say this. You have college credits. You can jump up in ranks, like to E2 or E3, and there's different rankings. You want to know about the rankings? Go look it up yourself, do research on it, etc. Talk to a recruiter; they'll explain it to you. But if you have like college credits, etc., you can jump up from E1 to like E3 or E2 before basic training, which I don't think. I mean, a lot of people don't even ask that question, but there you go. You want to jump a little, this little tiny little ranks up, you can do that. But once again, it depends on the state you live. I don't know where you live at. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if someone says how you know this information, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You researched it. That's how it is. Um, Obviously, don't lie and say blah blah blah. Once again, just do not lie on medical records, etc. And that's about it. You want to know if you're curious about anything else, or me, if you want a more detailed experience, you can go ahead and put in the chat below, whatever, and I'll try to tell you a bit more about my own personal experience. I think that's about it. See ya.